Greetings and welcome to the Culture Ward, where we dissect and dismember pop culture in all its forms. Before we begin, please take a second to hit that subscribe button and help us grow the channel. It really means a lot to us. Join the conversation in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoy the content. Thank you for joining us once again for the weekly wrap-up, where we dive into some recent pop culture news without exerting too much effort. As always, let us know if there's any important stories we missed. Now let's get into it. Scarlett Johansson, famously attractive Hollywood superstar who's been active in film since the early 1990s. She recently spent a decade in the Marvel Cinematic Universe playing Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, earning the adoration of fans worldwide and no doubt millions of dollars to go with it. And currently, she's headlining the latest Jurassic World movie, Rebirth, which just hit theaters this weekend, and again, I'm sure she got paid many millions to star in this multi-billion-dollar franchise. Before her career pivot to action heroine that began in 2010's Iron Man 2, though, she was already known as a talented, serious, and versatile actress. She has played in multiple genres, multiple archetypes, and multiple character studies throughout her career, and has been paid and received accolades accordingly. Her films have grossed over $14.5 billion, making her one of the highest-grossing actors in history. She was the highest-paid actress in the world in 2018 and 2019. And she's won multiple awards and nominations, including a BAFTA Award, nominations for Academy Awards and Golden Globes. She is, in other words, a bona fide superstar, one of the most famous and successful women ever in the film industry. But apparently she has regrets. The actress, now 40 years old, has recently been lamenting that some of her earlier roles catered to the dreaded male gaze. Let's take a look. Scarlett Johansson recalls, quote, a lot of female roles centering the male gaze early in her career. From her child actor beginnings to her MCU days and beyond, Scarlett Johansson has noticed a shift in Hollywood for women. The two-time Oscar nominee recently explained that some of the on-screen opportunities she's seen in recent years have represented, quote, a different time for young women in the industry, moving away from roles that center the male gaze. The messaging is different. There are many more role models. Women are visible in powerful positions, and the opportunities I have had to play women who don't have to just be one thing or another have increased, she told The Times. But when I was younger, a lot of the roles I was offered, or I went in for, had their ambitions or character arcs revolving around their own desirability or the male gaze or a male-centered story, added Johannson. That is less frequent, though. Something has shifted. Johannson made her film debut at age 9 in North, 1994, having since starred in such films as The Horse Whisperer in 1998, Ghost World in 2001, Lost in Translation in 2003, and her decade-long run in the MCU that culminated with her solo outing in 2021's Black Widow. She can currently be seen in Wes Anderson's The Phoenician Scheme, now in theaters, as well as Jurassic World Rebirth, premiering July 2nd. And she also made her featured directorial debut with Eleanor the Great, which had its world premiere last month at Cannes. Isn't it ironic that a person who has built an empire using her physical beauty when she was young is now calling out the industry for allowing such a thing to happen as she ages up? No other women after her should get rich and famous for being pretty. It's wrong, and it needs to stop. At least she acknowledges that Hollywood has been changing in recent years, and that attractive people aren't always getting the roles anymore. They are decentering the male gaze. And thankfully, correlation doesn't equal causation, because Hollywood has also been losing money hand over fist in recent years too. I'm sure it's not related. This reminds me of when Peter Dinklage, the most famous dwarf in the entertainment industry, decried the use of dwarves in movies about dwarves before the live-action Snow White was released, effectively eliminating at least 7 great jobs for dwarf actors.
It makes no sense to me. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that fucking backward story of 7 dwarves living in a cave. What the fuck are you doing, man?
I mean, my biggest thing is he wants to be progressive, and it's all about progression, and I support that completely. But the issue is him being progressive is eliminating 7 potential dream jobs from the dwarf acting community.
These fucking people, they capitalize on a trait that they possess, make a fortune, build a portfolio, and then pull the ladder up behind them so no one else can take the same path they took. But more importantly, what the fuck does the male gaze even mean? When did the biological fact of human physical attraction become such a burden on society? When ScarJo says she was given roles that cater to the male gaze, what she's really saying is that she played characters who are attractive, in a role about people who find each other attractive. And she was given the role because she is, you guessed it, attractive. What are they supposed to do? Just stop making movies about human sexuality? I guess. Because here's the other thing. People like watching pretty people. Not just men, but women, gay people, old people, young people, ugly people, and pretty people. Everyone likes to see pretty people. That's why leading women and men are usually attractive. This has always been the case. For as long as civilization has existed, the golden ratio is represented throughout human history and art, architecture, even in nature. It's pleasing to see pleasant-looking people, and that fact will not change because women feel they're being objectified. Because here's the other thing. You are objectified. If you're an actor or a model or an entertainer, you are literally an object that people pay money to see. The good news is that it's not discriminatory. It's unbiased. It applies to women and men equally. It's why we don't usually see overweight homely fellows playing action heroes. Remember this scene from Thor: Love and Thunder?
And flick! Oh, you flicked too hard, damn it!
Well, maybe not, since nobody remembers Thor: Love and Thunder. The point is, every one of the male superheroes in the MCU is a good-looking guy, in pretty great shape. Should they complain about the female gaze? Should people like Jason Alexander or Wayne Knight or Jack Black be cast as Thor and Captain America? Should we ignore the fact that men are attracted to women, women are attracted to men, and everyone is attracted to attractive people? In other words, do we ignore human biology and evolution for the sake of equal representation? I guess we can try. See how it works out for you in Hollywood. Or, keep seeing how it works out for you. What do you think? Is it time to stamp out the male gaze in entertainment and cast more ugly people in leading roles? Let us know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye for now. We hope to see you next time in the Culture Ward.